Hello everyone, this is Sudhir. Welcome back to my class. Students, in this class you are going to learn about different type of sets. That means already in the previous class we have completed some type of sets, and now in this class especially the most important, that is equal sets and equivalent set. So both are different, students. So equal set is different and equivalent set different. So let us discuss what is equal set and what is equivalent set. For suppose set A, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 elements. Okay, there are 3 elements, 1, 2, 3, 3 elements. And set B, I am going to take here, this is ABC. So here also we have 3 elements. Okay, element number 1, 2, 3, 3 elements. So set A and set B having 3 elements. Don't forget, number of elements are here 3, and here also we have 3. Then these two sets are called equivalent. Equivalent sets. Okay, not equalities, it is equivalent set because number of elements of the sets are equal. Then how we can represent this one? So we take n of A. So what is n of A? N of A means number of element in the set A. There are 3 elements. And n of B means number of elements in the set B. There are 3 elements again. So n of A is 3, n of A having the 3 elements, and n of B also contains total 3 elements, so number of elements are equal. Then we say A and B are equivalent set. Equivalent set can be represented by arrow symbol like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so note on this point also, what is equivalent set? Equivalent set means if the number of elements in the both sets are equal, like set A and set B are equal, then the two sets are called equivalent set. And equivalent sets can be represented by like this. Okay, now what is equal set? Equivalent set means just number of elements are equal, like set A 1, 2, 3, set B A, B, C. Correct? Equivalent, that is equivalent, right? Equal set means number of elements should be equal and elements also same. Just you can see this point. The two sets A and B are said to be equal set if all the element of set A are in set B and all element in set B are in set A. So set A element should be in set B and set B element should be in set A. For suppose if I am taking A equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, so B equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 for suppose. Okay, here all the elements of set A are in set B. In this case we called it is A subset B. In the last class we have discussed it. It is A subset B, not A equal to B. A equal to B means all the elements of set A should be in set B. Now you can check it. Correct? All the elements of set A, it should be in set B. Similarly, all the elements of set B are in set A. Then it is equal set. So number of elements. So how many elements here? 3 element, and here 3 element. Okay, number of element should be equal and element also should be same. That means all the elements should be all the elements of A are in set B and all the elements of set B are in set A. Then we call A equal to B. Okay, so generally we write all the element of set A are in set B mean A subset B. All the element of set B are in set A mean that is B subset A. So if in a condition you see if A subset B and B subset A, then we call A equal to B. Okay, it's very important bit. Very important bit. If A subset B, then B if A subset B and B subset A, then A equal to B. Okay, so this is about equal set, right? And some note points are there. We should go through that note points here. That is, if A and B are equal set, then we write A equal to B. If A and B are not equal set, then we write A is not equal to B. And how we write equivalent set? Equivalent set should be written like this. This means number of elements are equal but not same elements. Don't forget. Okay, this is about equal set. Exercise. So which of the following set are equal? Okay, which of the following sets are equal? So you can see here. What is this? This is called set builder form. What is set builder form? Already in the previous classes we discussed it. So what are the elements are there in set A? Now I am going to write in roster form. That is, we have a letter here, O, L, W, FOLW. Set B. What is set B? We have letters here. Here also we have FLOW. Don't forget, we have double L, L 2 times, O 2 times, but you should write only one time in the answer. Okay, only one time. L should write only one time, WO should write only one time, O also should write only one time. Okay, I think you are following what I'm saying. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section, right? So in the YouTube channel you have a comment section, you can ask there, so I will try to answer. Okay, next, another one. Here also we have FLOW, okay, and set C we have again 4, that is actually there a letter WOLF, so we write, so we have WOLF, but observe here completely there are 4 elements, here also 4 elements, and the same elements we have. F is there here, right? O is there here and here. L also is there here and here. So W also is there here and in this set also, right? Number of elements are equal and elements also equal. So what we write here? We can write A equaled B equal to C. So this is the first question answer. Okay, next question. Consider the following sets and fill up the blank in the statement given below with equal or not equal. So I also asked to make the statements true. So take textbook in your hand. Okay, while you are watching this video, better you take textbook in your hand. So in the textbook exercise number 2.3, this is the first question. Then you can understand very clearly, because textbook is there in your hand, mobile also is there in your hand. You can see it's very clearly, you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, right. So this is the second question from your textbook. Consider the following set, fill up the blank in the statement given with the symbol equal or not equal. So you understood very well what is equal and which is not equal, right? So 1, 2, 3 given, set A, 1, 2, 3 given. Just one by one we can check. First question here, compare set A and set B. What is set A? Set A is 1, 2, 3. B is the first 3 natural number. Yes, first 3 natural number 1, 2, 3. Then you write answer here equal. Got it? Next, second question, A and E. Compare A and E. E we have A, E, I, O, U, 5 elements. A, B is first set A we have 1, 2, 3 just numbers. But when it comes to E, it is vowel alphabet, right? Vowel in English alphabet. So both are not equal. So then you put the symbol here, not equal. When it comes to the third one, C and D. What is C here? This is C. Okay, it is C, and this is D. Yes, it's looking like the same, right? And there are 4 elements here and here also 4 elements. What are the elements we have? A, B, B, C, C, D, D. Equal, right? Then we should put a symbol here, equal. Next, D and F. D, this is D and this is F. D, A, B, C, D, and here F they gave set of vowel in English alphabet. Vowel in English alphabet is A, E, I, O, U, right? A, E, I, O, you know very well, right? But here A we have in this both common, but remaining like C. Okay, this is E here, but there is no E. Here we have C, but there is no C here. So that means it is not equal, right? So put the symbol not equal. FA. Okay, better we can erase this and then we can continue, right? What is F? This is F. What is A? This is A. F is vowels in English alphabet. Just now I had written A, E, I, O, U. But A is 1, 2, 3. How it is equal? No, this is not equal. Fourth one, D, E. Compare D and E. What is D? D is D, C, A, B. Correct? E is A, E, I, O, U. No, not equal, because here we have C, but in this no E. Sorry, no C. Here we can find out E, but here no E. So not equal, correct? Like that, many is there. Some, like for example, D also you can't find out in both. B also you can't find out in both. So not equal. Right. F, B. F. What is F? This is F and this is B. Okay. So set of vowel in English alphabet. Vowel in English alphabet, yes, A, E, I, O, U. B, first 3 natural number. How it is equal? Numbers. This is numbers. This is vowels in English alphabet, not equal. Correct? Not equal. Very easy question, right? Next one. In each of the following set, whether A equal to B or not, A equal to B or not, we have to check, right? So A and B, we write here whether it is equal or not. Okay, so A equaled ABCD, B equaled ABCD. Yes, A equal to B, correct. Here A 4, here 4, here 8, here 8, here 16, here 16, but here 12, here 18. So not equal. At least one element it doesn't satisfy, you should not take it. It is not equal. Okay. Next one. X is the positive integer. This one, set B I am reading. X is the positive integer, even integer and less than 10. Yes, even integer less than 10. 2, 4, 6, 8 is even integer less than 10, but here 10 also included. But here given less than 10. Less than 10 means 10 should not include here, right? But here included. So not equal. So this set is not equal. A is not equal to B. Right here A is not equal to B. Next, X such that X is the multiple of 10. What is a multiple of 10? Multiple of 10 means 10 ones are 10. Okay. Compulsory curly bracket for set. And commas. 10 twos are 20. 10 threes are 30. So on like this we write. But what is 15? Is 15 is a multiple of 10? No. It is not multiple of 10. So this one is not equal. Got it? A is not equal to B. So only one case is equal here. So I hope you understood this. Let us discuss next question number 4. State the reason for the following. Yes, this textbook, in the textbook you can observe this question number 4. But here in this problem we should give the reason, so that as this image I didn't take, just I wrote here. Just you can follow. A equal to 1, 2, 3, so on 10. A equal to 1, 2, 3, so on 10. Right? That means 1 to 10 natural number. 10 natural numbers. Okay. And here it's set builder form written here. X such that X belongs to N means yes, natural number. X belongs to N, natural number begin with 1. Okay. 2, 3, so on like this. But here condition X is given. X is lies between 1 and 10 given. That means you should not include this 1 and 10 also. What is the meaning of this one? 1 less than X less than 10 means that X is not, it lies between 1 and 10. So 1 and 10 should not be included with 1 to 10. Got it? But here 1 to 10, 1 and 10 also included in this set here. Okay. So roster form, you can see this is the answer of this question. Right? So roster form of the set RHS. Right? Actually it is LHS, not RHS, just a small correction. So LHS is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 means 1 and 10 not included. All the element of in set A are not in set B. Yes. All the element, sorry, small correction. Correct, RHS only, because the question we are discussing about right hand side they gave 1 less than X less than 10 mean 1 and 10 not included. That what the point here written. Okay. So the roster form of the set, just right hand side, we have 2 to 9 elements like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all the elements in set A are not in set B, hence given are not equal to B. Got it? Second one, here also given not equal. So the question is, it is already not equal. Why? That is the question is asking. Why they are not equal? That is a question. On right hand side we have X is equal to 2n plus 1. And n is the natural number. Natural number will begin with 1. Now I am going to substitute in the place of n 1. Natural number begin with 1, so that 1 I have taken. 2 ones are 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. And take 2 next in the place of n. 2 2s are 4 plus 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5. Take like this. Something next number is 3. 2 3 is 6 plus 1. Okay. Okay, so 2 into 3 plus 1. This means 2 is a 6 plus 1, that is equal to 7. So begin with 3, like 3, 5, 7, so on like this. Correct? you observe here 3, 5, 7, so on like this. Hence given sets are not equal because they gave like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We are getting here like 3, 5, 7, so on. So how they are equal? So that's the reason here the two sets are not equal. Okay, here this is the answer for this question. Next one, 5, 15, 30, 45. 5, 15, 30, 45. So what is this? They gave, these are the multiples of 15. Let me know, 5 is it 5 multiple of 15? No. Of course 15, 30, 45, these three numbers are multiple of 15, but 5 is not a multiple of 15. So that's the reason both are not equal. So you can cover this point. So what I gave explanation in this, you can cover there. And next it comes to the question number 4. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 and x, they gave x such that x is the prime number. Very good. But 9 is not a prime number. 9 is a composite number, right? So that's the reason we have written here. So the roster form of the set RHS are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. RHS means this one. This one roster form is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, so on. Okay. So which is an element of the set on LHS is not present in the set on RHS. That means 9 is an element. So 9 is not there in RHS, so that it is not equal. Got it? Okay. List all the subset of the following set. This is very important question, children. See, there are two elements. You just follow this formula 2 to the power of n. That means to get the number of subset. If there are two elements here, then you write 2 power 2, that is equal to into 2 is equal to, you will get 4 subsets. Okay. For example, if there are 3 elements in that set, that means I will show you that. Here you see we have a 3 element, then 2 power 3 equal to 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 subset we get. So how we get that subsets we will discuss. Okay. So very important question for board exam, this one. Just I am going to take, there are 2 elements are there present, so that 2 2s are 4 subset we get. What are the 4 subset? First set is null set. Okay. Don't forget, null set is the subset of every set. I repeat once again. So note down this point in your textbook. The top of the textbook you can note down this one. It's very important bit. Null set is the subset of every set. Okay. So null set after first element I am taking P and second element I am taking Q and the 2 elements I am taking P comma Q. Okay. Now you can count how many subsets are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 subset. That's what I said here. 4. There are 2 element, 2 power 2, 4 subset we get. Next, here we have a 3 elements. So what I said for 3 elements, write 2 power 3. 2 power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. That means 8 subset we get. What are that 8 subset? As usual, C equal to null set is the subset of every set. After this we write X, next Y, next Z, and after this 2 elements we take XY, XZ. Okay. Now write this one YZ. So yeah, YZ and XYZ. So all subset I have written from this. Okay. So how many subset we got here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got it? Total 8 subset. It's very important bit. So the question will ask you like this. Set A equal to something like 1, 2, 3. So number of subset of set A, then your answer is 8. Okay, because 2 power n formula we should follow that. Okay, so this is your answer here. And here very important point, null set is a subset of every set. Already you wrote that point in your textbook, right? Now you observe this one. A set is a subset of itself. A set is subset of itself, right? Next one. This is a very important point. Next, ABCD. Can you guess how many subsets we get now? 2 power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So as usual, first we write D equal null set. After this, individually write, that means one element we take first, A, B, C, D. Okay. Now take two elements. This time you take two elements. Okay. Don't keep the equal symbol. Just actually it continuation this one, but I am writing in the next line. AB. This one AB. Take next AC. After this AD. BC. BD. Okay. Next CD. CD. Okay. Don't think again like we did not write BA or CB like this. Either BA or AB. Here already I have written AB or B comma A. Both are having the same set. Okay. So we need not to write that one again. BA reversal. So this is completely we have written AB written, AC written, AD written, BC written, BD also written, CD also written. So these are the elements. These are the subset with the two elements. Now take three elements. Okay. So I'm going to take three elements now, starting with A again. If I start with A comma B comma C, that means this one, A comma B comma C. Okay, and start with A only, but this time A comma C comma D. Okay, A comma C comma D, and A B C A C D, right? Next one B C D. Okay. Can we write any other one from this? BCD written and ACD also written. ABD written. No, not written. This one. Observe there. A comma B comma D. These three elements. So A comma B comma D. Okay. So let us count how many subsets we got total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 we got. Only one is balanced. That is what? All four elements we should take now. That means a set is subset of itself. That point we are writing now. Itself means that is ABCD. Okay. So these are the total 16 subsets. So like this we write when they are given 4 elements, total 16 subsets. So next one, 1, 4, 9, 16. 1, 4, 9, 16 also there are 4 elements are there. So 4 means 2 power 4, 6, so 16 elements we get, same as it is. So I hope you know very well this one now. So I think so you can try this question, right? And even 10, 10, 100 and 1000. So there are total 8 elements you can get. So better you can try it yourself, these two questions. Okay. Next, finite and infinite set. What is a finite? Actually third exercise completed. Now we are continuing the fourth exercise also. A very small exercise. So we will continue and we will complete now itself. Finite and infinite sets. Finite set mean, for suppose, if we have like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 so on 100. Okay, these all are the finite. Finite means we can count how many elements are there in the set, we can count, that is a finite. And infinite mean if you can't count, that mean for suppose if I take same like 1, 2, 3 so on, just I left it. I didn't write the number end with which number. Okay, so then it is infinite set. Infinite set mean we can't count how many how many elements are there in the set. Okay, so the definition I has given here. You can follow these two definition. What is finite and what is infinite? A set is said to be a finite if it can be found that both the starting and ending. Starting and ending. Yes, we found here starting and ending. Starting and ending. Right. So that is the element of the finite set is countable. So we can express the number of element in the finite set, correct? So starting and ending number we can find, so then it is a finite set. Infinite set means a set is said to be infinite. It is not possible to find either starting or ending. Okay, of course in this problem we have, maybe we find what is starting, but you can't find what is ending number here. Okay, so that is the element of the infinite set is uncountable. So we can't express the number of elements in infinite set. But you remember, it's very important, note down this point immediately in your textbook. So why I'm asking you to write these points in the textbook while you are referring textbook for exercises, the point what you are writing on the top of the textbook or the bottom of the textbook, it will help you in the bits. Okay, so null set is the finite set. Null set is the finite set. Null set means that's it, no element are there. It is finite set. How many elements are there? 0 elements are there in this set, so it is finite. We counted, it is a finite set. Okay, cardinal number of finite set. Cardinal number of finite set means nothing, that already we have discussed this topic. Number of elements present in that set. For example, a equal to 1 2 3 I'm writing. Okay, so cardinal number means we write like this, n of a. N of a means number of element in that set. How many elements are there? 3 elements. These 3 are called cardinal number. Okay, the number of elements in the set is called the cardinal number of set. We denote the cardinal number of set by n of a. So cardinal number of null set is 0. Okay, null set, that what I have taken, cardinal number of null set. Just before here I told you about this one only. Number of element in the null set is 0. So the cardinal number of null set is 0. And how to represent it? N of pi. Okay, so we should write like this, n of pi equal to 0. This one also very important bit. Come on, note down immediately in your book. So note down this point immediately. So this is very important point. Okay, cardinal number of null set is 0. Or directly the question they may ask like this, n of pi equal to dash. Then you write answer 0. N of pi means, don't forget, number of element in the set, that is null set. Okay, so here is the last exercise, children. So with this chapter will be completed. So what is the first question here? State which of the following sets are empty or which are not. Empty set mean you know na? So you can take your textbook. In the textbook, exercise number 4 we are discussing. So the first question, state which of the following sets are empty or which are not. Empty set mean null set. Null set. Okay, first question here, the set of the straight line passing through a point. Yes, one point here I am taking. Through this point, can you draw the straight line? That's the question here. Once again the question, the set of the straight line passing through a point. Yes, through a point we can draw a line here like this. Or if you want to draw the another line, you can draw through this point like this. Or third point, if you want to draw, you can draw like this. Okay, or fourth line, if you want to draw through this, you can draw like this. So how many? How many? If you want to take one more, how many? Many we take. Actually it is not a null set, at the same time it is infinite set. Infinite set. Okay, many we can draw like this. Okay, so finally what we should write answer for this question. The question is asking about what type of set, right? Whether it is the question given, state which of the following sets are empty and which are not. Yes, it is empty set. Sorry, non-empty set. Okay, it is non-empty set. Set of odd natural number divisible by 2. Odd natural number divisible by 2 means just you take any odd number like 5. If 5 can you divide by 2? 2 2s are 4, remainder we get 1. So how the 5 is divisible by 2? Then answer is no. Take any other number like 15. So 15 also 2 7s, 14 you get, remainder we get 1. That means if you divide odd number by even number like 2, remainder you will get 1, correct? That means odd numbers are not divisible by 2, so that it is empty set. It is empty set. Okay, because you can't find out the type of set here. This set of odd natural number divisible by 2 you can't find out, so that it is empty. So x such that x is the natural number, x less than 5, x greater than 7. Can you find out less than 5, more than 7? Less than 5 mean 4, 3, 2, 1 like this. More than 7 mean like 8, 9, 10, so on we get. Less than 5 and more than 7 common number you cannot find, correct? The number what we are selecting, it should be less than 5, more than 7. It is not possible, so that it is empty set. Okay, the next one, the common point to any two parallel lines. Yes, I am going to draw the two parallel lines now. Like this. Can you find out any common point between these two? No, we can't find. If we have an intersecting line like this, then here we have a common point, this one. Okay, but the question is asking here on the parallel line. On parallel line you can't find out a common point, so that it is null set. Okay, or empty set. Null set or empty set. Okay. Set of even prime numbers. Set of even prime numbers means, what are even prime number? You have only one number, that is 2. Remaining like 3, 5, 7, those all are odd number. The question is asked set of even prime having, that is 2. So that it is non-empty. This is non-empty set. Okay. Next question. Okay. So which of the following sets are finite or infinite? The set of the month in a year, this is finite. How many months are there? 12 months, right? So it is finite. And here also started with 1 and ending with 100, it is finite. The set of the prime number less than 99. Prime number less than 99, finite. Because we can count like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. Like this, less than 99 we can count. You know, less than 99, how many prime numbers we will get? Total 25 prime numbers we will get. If you hand it out, you can write and check it. 25 prime numbers we will get. 25 is a number which we can find, so that it is a finite set. Okay. State whether each of the following set is finite or infinite. Okay, same model question. The set of the letter in the English alphabet. Set of the letter in English alphabet, there are total 26 letters we can find, so that it is finite. Okay. The next question. The set of lines which are parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis mean, children, you know very well about the graph, right? In the graph, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, right? And we have a small lines like this. In the graph paper you can find out like these lines, correct? And here also. And these all are the parallel to each other. Okay, these all lines parallel to each other. Like this, how many I can draw? How many? Yes, many I can draw. So the set of the line which are parallel to x-axis are, this is infinite. Okay, sorry, not finite, it is infinite set. Next one, set of the number which are multiples of 5. What are the multiples of 5 here? Like 5, 10, 15, so on. Because they didn't give their up to where we should take, like first 10 multiples of 5, or first 100 multiples of 5, or first 1000 multiples of 5, or first 10,000, million, billion also, you know, we have one end at billion, so that it is finite. Don't think billion means it is infinite. No, billion means we have one end, it is a finite. Infinite means we are not saying anything here, like the set of number which are multiples of 5, up to where? Here we should take like this. So then it is infinite set. Okay. Next, the set of the circle passing through origin 0, 0, you see already we have taken one graph here. So this is origin point, right? The intersecting point of x-axis and y-axis is the origin. So here we have origin point, that is 0, 0. Through this point, how many circles we can draw? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this many we can draw there. So the answer here again, infinite. Okay, right? So that's it for today. Total we have discussed 2 exercises and all are very easy problems, but based on means beyond this concept we have some more, like already we have discussed what is Venn diagrams, and very short answer problems also is there. So those all are very important. In the next class we will cover what are the very short answer questions on this topic. Okay, so with this the chapter completed, sets chapter completed, but in the next class we will discuss what is a very short answer question on this. So that's it for today. So this is Sudhir. Thanks for watching. See you soon.